She calls me day and night. I'm sorry, girl, you just don't make me feel right.
Hi everyone, and welcome to Wellness with Radu. Finally, I get to start this channel. I've been so nervous, so excited at the same time, but mainly I've been like, oh, people gonna like the content that I'm going to provide, and yeah, I've been debating with myself on starting this channel, and I'm so excited that this year I'm old enough to not care about negativity and all that, and I'm going ahead with what I want to do. And yeah, I'm so excited, and hopefully I'll get a warm welcome on this YouTube space, and you will like the content that I'll be providing. And yeah, and like I'm nervous, I'm so nervous, and I'm so happy. And yeah, please join me on this humble journey, humble abode that I'll be doing. And yeah, let's get right into it. So just a little bit into what the channel is about. Since I'm a journalism graduate, I just wanted to create a place where I will treat it as a blog, semi-blog means YouTube, and something like that. I don't know, like I'm still trying to see where the direction will be taking me, and yeah, we'll see. But I'll be here talking about tackling topics that I like, topics that I can relate to, and topics that I think all of us can learn a thing or two about, putting my research skills to the test, and hopefully creating content that people will like, love, relate to as well. So it's not necessarily going to be research based or anything like that, just random things. And yeah, I just want to also create like a profile-ish, for me. I won't lie, my back hurts right now. I'm getting old. Like sitting up straight, I have such bad posture, but anyway. So the first topic is going to be International Mother Language Day. Yes, International Mother Language Day. So International Mother Language Day falls on the 21st of February every year. Now this was an initiative that was passed on by UNESCO, which is the United Nations Educational Scientific and Cultural Organization. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. So UNESCO falls under the United Nations and is one of the many umbrella organizations that the United Nations have. So this initiative was voted on in 1999, but was officially passed in 2000. And yeah, since 2000 we have been celebrating International Mother Language Day. I don't know if you knew about it. I didn't know about it. I was so surprised. Of course, international means every single country in the world, but only countries that are under the United Nations celebrate this day. Now, not every single country is under the United Nations. Yeah, so not every single country in the world practices it, but only countries that are under the United Nations and part of the UNESCO, of course. So this is an initiative by Bangladesh. Bangladesh was like, I have an idea. Let's do this International Mother Language Day. And the UNESCO was like, okay, let's vote on it. And the majority of the people were like, oh, okay, majority of the countries actually were like, oh, okay, let's do this. And yeah, majority rules. So yeah, each year they have a theme. So the theme for this year is using technology for multicultural learning, challenges and opportunities. Now, yeah, this is a theme for 2022. So this was taken off their website, and it said they believe in the importance of cultural and linguistic diversity for sustainable societies. It is within its mandate for peace that it works to preserve the differences in cultures and languages that foster tolerance and respect for others. Now this was taken on the UNESCO website, the little vaccination thingy. Yeah. So according to UNESCO, linguistic diversity is increasingly threatened as more and more languages disappear. Languages are disappearing. Globally, 40% of the population does not have access to an education in a language they speak or understand. So, out of 40% of people who do not have access to education in the language they speak or understand, I think it's more than that also. So, English has been made the base and the most medium of communication, but there are countries, mainly European countries or Eastern countries, where their language is actually what they speak, what they teach in maths science, and all that. But in South Africa, or in a lot of African countries, English is what you're taught in. And math was not taught to me in Sesotho. History was not taught to me in Sesotho. So all I know about Sesotho is what I had learned during class for Sesotho, and I've never really had contact with Sesotho outside my home. Now moving on to South African mother languages, or languages that are specific and only found in South Africa, not Southern Africa but South Africa. Of course, some are found in Southern Africa, landlocked countries like Lesotho and Eswatini. The languages are also spoken in South Africa. So these languages include Zulu, Xhosa, Afrikaans, English, Sesotho sa Leboa, which is Sepedi, Setswana, Sesotho, Tsonga, Swati, Tshivenda, and Ndebele. Those are 11 languages in South Africa, including South African Sign Language. Okay, guys, that makes it 12 languages. So it's important to include South African Sign Language as the 12th language, because Sign Language is not specific to a group of people. Sign Language is specific to a country. Each country has its own sign language. For instance, there is American Sign Language, there is South African Sign Language, there is Spanish Sign Language, that are specific to those countries. And each country, same as languages, sign language is also specific. Some words are not included in American Sign Language from South Africa or from France, or it's not the same. So you should also include sign language, guys. It's very important. It is a language, though it's not a verbal communicative language. It is a language. Okay, yes, thank you. The main spoken language in South Africa is isiZulu, and it has over 11 million speakers. Okay, not just inside the household but inside and outside, which means I'm also counted. I am a native Sesotho speaker, but I can speak isiZulu. And when you apply for a job at school and they ask you if you can speak other languages other than your native language, those are counted as well. You also count as a plus 11 million people who can speak isiZulu. Interesting, right? Yeah. So isiZulu is number 1, number 2 is isiXhosa, number 3 is Afrikaans, yeah. Number 4 is English. Like, I was surprised when English was, but I can understand that Afrikaans is also very spoken in South Africa. You can also check somewhere here, I don't know, where your language is, if you are part of the top 5, top 6, 7, 10, I don't know, yeah, you can check. So not a lot of other languages are spoken in South Africa, and I'm so mad that I'm not bilingual like that, like how I want to be, fluently speaking other African or South African languages. Like, I'm so mad. I wish I could. I want to learn. I am going to learn. I'm fluent with my mother tongue as well, which is, yeah, but I'll try. English is the main medium of communication and Afrikaans in South Africa. So you need to learn how to speak English and Afrikaans. Like, Afrikaans is a colonial language. It came through colonialization and a lot of so guys, it is important to know and learn your mother tongue. I feel like a lot of people aren't learning, and a lot of effort isn't being made into making sure that everyone in South Africa knows different languages. In school you can do 1 or 2 languages, and in university it's not really, even if you do linguistic, I think you cannot really do every single language. But I'm not quite certain. I mean, you can find Greek, you can find Mandarin. I don't know why you cannot find or easily access your home language, like be taught in your home language, even though I know some scientific mathematics historical terms cannot be found in the native languages. But I mean, guys, we can always upgrade, and I'm mad at Google for not really getting translations right, okay, and Facebook. Guys, now you know that there's International Mother Language Day, okay? So we're gonna make an effort of learning South African languages and learning other people's mother languages. Mother tongues. I like mother languages, like mother tongue, yeah. So I hope we really make an effort of learning, each other's languages and being able to communicate. Just put yourself, under different circumstances. Give yourself a challenge. Learn new languages. And South Africa is such a beautiful country, so diverse, rainbow nation, and I feel like we are not taking advantage of the things that we should take advantage of the most. Now, don't forget to learn a new language. Okay, that's my challenge. And if you like this video, please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below, share, all those YouTube what. I'm not very good with it, but yeah, I'll learn. So yeah, and comment and tell me, where do you belong, which language do you speak, how many language do you speak, flex. I can understand, I can hear some languages, but I can't communicate, but yeah. Anyway, please do those things, and I'll see you next week with another video.